champion. We are here. Oh, I know y'all see the hat. Shout out to Cave Gang right there. Got the breast cancer awareness hat going around. You can hit up Tay Roc in the DM.
That's fire.
He's charging about $30, but you know what I mean, the material's good. You know what I mean, support the battle rappers when they're selling stuff. I ain't even question. I said I got $30 for you right now. But we're here for a reason though.
We are.
Mr. Debo.
Yes, sir. We're here to find out how fly I am in this nice monkey suit Jay Black got me in, man. You see right here, look right here.
This is a businessman suit. It's when you come to a business meeting. This is
Why
a business
not?
meeting right now.
Why not?
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Tay Roc. This is so fire right here, man, because, you know, it shows how much he thinks about the females of the world and whatnot, man.
Yeah.
You know, Queen of the Ring ladies, y'all should, you know, support this man, man. This is hot right here. Look, you got that. You got
nice.
that. You know.
It's specifically for like the colorway is nice. You know what I mean? It's not too pinkish, but you're also supporting. You know what I mean? Right. And you know, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so pay attention. Even though I supported all my whole life now. Word. But we here.
Yo, not only that, man. Let's do this real fast. You know, we send our condolences, rest in peace to Math Hopper's brother. You know, he passed away from cancer. You know, he was a fighter. But at the end of the day, man, there's also a donation for his brother out there. Please donate, man.
I've donated before. I'll donate
could put the link under the description or something like that. Because cancer, man, no matter whether it's male or female, you know, we should definitely support that.
Yeah. So my condolences to Math Hopper.
Yes, sir.
I think I put that on Twitter already too. So
yes, sir.
Prayers up for you. In this particular time for me, I just, you know, focus on life. I escape from the world, you know what I mean? So hopefully you can take that advice, use it as you will. Battle rap is a cruel place, you know, they don't care about feelings. Right. They don't care about what you're going through. Right. And the second someone crosses the line, it makes you want to react a certain way. So I will say that. So, you know, at the end of the day, they see you reacting. They don't see the person that's throwing a low blow in your situation. So, but let's get to this battle. I don't want to, you know, make everybody teary-eyed right now. You know, we're here for a reason. Tay Roc versus Goodz just dropped on the Ultimate Rap League.
Two of my favorite cats. In battle rap.
I don't usually do this, Debo.
What you usually do, Jay
I'm gonna get my winner right now.
No. Let's not do that, Jay Black.
I gotta give my winner.
We gotta do foreplay before we go straight in. Pause.
I gotta give my winner, and it's clear. Avocado won. You know what I mean? It looks gorgeous.
Yo.
This thing looks beautiful.
Yo.
I feel like he stepped it up another notch.
Movie.
Oh my God! Like I noticed the color because I pay attention to the pay-per-view stream, and the color grading has improved. I feel like the ink. Oh my goodness! This looks beautiful.
Video, the audio, the editing.
Shout out, I think JB was a part of that too. Shout out to JB, Battle Rap Cast.
But everything about that, man. You could put that in an IMAX, man.
Oh my
still
goodness.
fire. Fire.
You can put it in theaters, man. It looks beautiful. But,
you enjoy the battle as much as you know when it's. What
am I doing? You put the battle in the background right now. They put the battle in the background. But Tay Roc versus Goodz. Yeah. It was a good battle to me. You know what I mean? To me, it was better on cam than it was in the building.
Actually, from what I wasn't there, I wish I could have been there. Shout out to you.
You don't go to events?
Oh man, I go to events. I had prior engagement, man. I had to get some.
Okay.
You know. But I've seen it on pay-per-view, man, and it looked great on pay-per-view, but it even looks even better edited and you know, final product, man, and it's fire. Yeah, the battle is, well, like I said, I wasn't there, but the battle does look better on cam if I was there, because I can imagine, I've been to so many URL events before, so, you know, listen, man, that battle right there is going to age like fine wine, man. It wasn't, you know, come on, let's keep it honest, Jay Black. That was a battle that everybody's like, you know.
They do that to a lot of battles, you know. I mean, you got to think Iron Simon versus Revenue.
But you know, with Tay Roc, with Tay Roc and Goodz, there's no storyline there. You know what I'm saying? They just, you know, they're just there. It's just a battle just to put it together.
It's tension there, though. It was tension.
You sure?
It was tension, yeah.
Okay.
It was tension. You got to think the Goodz situation that he got into. The battle supposed. He brings up in the battle. He's like. We're supposed to battle on Smack Volume 2. You see interviews. Hip Hop, shout out to Hip Hop's Real 15 Minutes of Fame, saying I don't really want to battle this dude. So, you know what I mean?
But to the general consensus, there's really no storyline.
No long lasting.
Right. But they made it like they had a beef for years. The way they was coming at each other, because Roc was excited. Roc was listen. Goodz was excited. This is the first time I've seen Goodz hyped up in a long time, if ever, in a battle. You've never seen Goodz screaming on stage like that. You know, come on, man. Come on. Goodz, I don't know what was in that cup.
Let's talk about that. The cup was put down.
The cup was put down.
We're talking about both hand Goodz.
Come on, man.
He was rapping with both hands.
Both hands Goodz.
I was confused, like, how you rapping? What's the cup? He got both hands. Rock. I'm gonna get at you like this and do that. I'm like, hold on.
This battle.
I don't know what to do with my hands
This
here.
battle meant something to Goodz. He ain't want to just throw it away. He ain't want Rock to have the win. He ain't just like, okay, there's a bag. That battle meant something to Goodz. It meant something to Goodz to the point where he put that double cup down and said, I gotta spit at this young man. I gotta let this man know where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
And his angles was crazy.
Yeah.
His angles was fire. I'm pretty sure you got the lyrics on.
You want to get into the round by round thing right now?
Let's do that.
You know what I mean? So Goodz in the first round. You know what I mean? He's gonna be a long day watch. His intro, and then to Gun Bar King, and to RoboCop walk in the room. That was dope. Right. Making up stories like Mona Scott. And then his approach to, I feel like this was is leading into his second round. So he's setting up for a second round. On URL, you can't do nothing wrong.
Right.
He mentions the D Nanny, the Thomas Jefferson.
Right.
He's trying to program the crowd's mind and say, listen, watch out for what he say. Right. Don't just cheer for anything. You're not about to do nothing. And I thought this was a very veteran approach.
He said, you know what I'm saying, I say Bambi, y'all lose your mind and come at me. You know what I'm saying? He says the nanny, he can't do nothing wrong. I like that setup Goodz did. I like that setup.
He said shit in a small room, airplane bathroom was cool. He did the seatbelt. He's gonna refer him back to, he said, this ain't another cut, that's a stab.
Boys and girls, this is how you do angles, man.
So now he's making y'all critical. He's making y'all reviewers and analysts on Tay Roc.
Right.
You know, the new car smell was dope. Ghetto name on application. They keep overlooking that nigga. That was dope. Keep your body language calm, or you gonna leave with another smack. More than one smack. More than one smack with you.
That was crazy.
I thought Goodz had a great first round.
Listen, what's crazy is we're out of New York. We're in Houston.
Yeah.
I think this is one of the best URL crowds I've ever seen in a long time, because they were very attentive to what Goodz had to say. If it was a rowdy crowd, then that material couldn't have worked like that. That material couldn't have worked. Goodz had them in the palm of his hands. Let them know, hey, this is what I'm going to do. This is what Rock is going to do. Don't let him get away with this for a whole 3 rounds. Trust me. Look out for it. So the crowd was like, the crowd was an attentive crowd, meaning that on that round, Rock, they was like listening. They was listening to you, Rock. They was like, wait a minute, So, yo, man, that approach Goodz has was amazing. It was phenomenal. Angles win battles.
You think so?
Angles are set up to win battles.
What about guns blazing, firing off? Let's get in Tay Roc first round.
Listen, go ahead.
Tay Roc, he's coming out guns blazing,
That's
just
true.
shooting.
But listen, before you do that, hold the guns.
They said I can't gun bomb to death.
Hold the guns, J Black. Before you do that, let's get into this.
Talk to me.
The way Tay Roc, when he after Goodz round, I think it was like 500 A's in that whole first. He wanted the fans to know.
I'm not playing with him.
I'm not playing with this man. This is a battle I want. This ain't no throwaway battle. This is a battle I want to get busy with this man. I want to let this man know that I'm gonna get crazy on him. So the energy was there for Rock. Okay. You never see what was the last time you seen Rock that hype?
Second round chess.
That was a minute ago.
Yeah, it was a minute
he was hyped for Goodz, man. I'm telling you, like I said, in the minds of the fans, the consensus of the fans, it's supposed to be a throwaway battle. They smacked this, put it together like for whatever. It's all good. We're just gonna see whatever battle between 2 superstar names.
Yeah.
They didn't make that this. They said, yo, man. Rock said, yo, I'm coming for you. Rock was a possessed man. He was going crazy, man. Let's get into that first round on how he was setting off with the Gun Bar King.
Tay Roc comes out here blazing. I only smoke Goodz, you know what I mean? Your face gonna need ice, king of the dot. Leg shots gonna be hard to keep up with the people you know.
No, yep.
The BX beating excruciating pain. Hollow through the bottle. You know, back when he battled Hollow to Donnie through the bottle, when the Hollow go through the bottle, I thought that was dope. The Goodz shot Goodz, my Goodz, good. I think that flip. Mama gonna say the same thing looking in the casket. That's not Goodz. That's not Goodz. That's not my baby Goodz.
Good name flips, you know, good name flips.
You get emotional and throw drinks like a loving hip hop bitch. Bullet in his neck, he can talk through a round like he usually do. He can talk through a round like he usually do. We don't talk about that too. We talk through rounds. The Henny guy, you think you punching harder than you be punching. And this one to me, it kind of got the round in Tay Roc's favor.
What's that? Go ahead, talk to me.
You was in Wakanda, correct? You saw Black Panther. You know what I mean? So after you up in front of your niggas like, is this your king?
I heard that.
So you telling me all these technical writers that have the utmost best pen, right? Hold on, let me do this right. The most technical of writers. You know what I mean? I have the best pen. I'm so technical. I know what I'm doing here. No one can outpen me.
Right.
The best Wakanda bar, and it's that simple, it's from Tay Roc. This is literally the best Wakanda bar. Black Panther.
But now here, let's do this. Let's do this. Timing is everything, right?
Yeah.
How long Black Panther was released? Like what, a couple months ago?
Yeah.
You know, like, now can we say how potent is that bar, you think?
It's very potent.
You think it's potent?
Yeah, it's potent.
So when it gets on, as soon as it gets on YouTube, it's potent enough to still hit for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it. This was the most impactful because everybody get into what kind of thing you doing with that gun.
I got you.
Got you. He's going into Eric Killmonger. You feel me? F you up in front of your niggas like this is your king.
Got you. Okay.
Come on, man. So the first round for me.
Okay, let's get it.
Tay Roc.
First round for me is clear as Goodz.
What? Goodz. You got Goodz in the first round?
I got Goodz in the first round.
Oh, here we go. I try to be nice to him. You know what I mean?
We ain't gonna make this easy. Bob your head, brother. We ain't gonna make this easy.
Tay Roc won the first round.
Listen, let me tell you something. How are we going with this? Let's debate.
Goodz. Let's debate. Goodz' first round was a setup round. I feel like he sacrificed that on purpose.
I understand what you're saying. But those angles, man, they mean a lot. I'm telling you, them setups mean a lot. Because when you go back to that, you're going to be like, yeah, he's right. Yeah, Tay Roc probably does this. He probably does that. A lot of people have preference, man. Angles is a preference. You know that, right? Yeah. Angles are a preference. Yeah. That's my preference. I like that. I'm telling you right now.
But the angles were set up for it to pay out.
You looking at it as a setup for later.
To pay out. For the upcoming round.
I got you, but the bars are crazy enough for me to say that he got that.
It didn't match.
Well, J Black, this is where we go. Where just because it's champion and it's your show,
here we go.
Doesn't mean that you always got to be right. You understand what I'm saying? So you got Tay Roc for one. I got Goodz.
Okay.
1-on-1. You know, listen. Let me tell you before I get in trouble. Rock, you know you my guy. This is what it is. Nothing personal. Nothing personal.
They always take it
personal. Nothing personal, man.
They always take it personal. He be tweeting shit. At you, Debo. That's why I battled on Queen and Ring, and I didn't lose. You better act like you know. You better. Last time I was over Queen, I effed stuff up.
You lost, Rob.
You know what I mean? I thought you won. Shout out to you.
Listen, man. Gunbar King, man. Come on, man.
Second round for Goodz. I thought this is where Goodz really highlighted and paid off. We went back into
before we do that, let's go into the second round. Let's set it up. You gotta set it up before we do that.
So I'm saying Goodz.
Tay Roc is a second round.
Okay, here we go. I see what you're doing.
Second round God.
I see the narrative.
You understand what I'm saying?
He's the king.
You know when we heard over those way, because we heard. Listen, I was all the way in New York and I heard it.
Okay. So you heard the boos?
The Gunbar King got booed in the second round. Wow.
Because what Goodz did in the first. It set him up so the crowd is paying attention very clearly to what's being said now.
Right.
So that means he can't mess up. He can't have a regular average bar.
He got to go off.
Yeah.
I think Tay Roc threw a lot of his energy in that first round.
Okay.
For that second round not to be as good like he usually do in the second round. But let's get into it.
You know what I mean? Goodz goes to what he did versus, I believe, T-Top. Where he's talking about when you rap and I think about things like this. So the $800 Yeezys, if you think
that's his usual setup. Yeah, you know.
Then he had the Don't Paper Beat Rock. I thought that was fire.
Right.
He started speaking on Tay Roc at 16. So that approach was dope. You only hot because Smack said you was.
Right.
How you feel about that? That's somewhere I would pause in front.
I like that because he's using the angle of saying, you only hot because Smack made you hot. If Smack wasn't around, you wouldn't be hot.
Do you disagree or agree with that?
I disagree, man. Rock is a talent. Rock fire. You know, wherever Rock land at.
Yeah. Rock land
let it go, yeah. I think he would have been doing his thing. Rock is a hard worker. Rock is, I call him a blue collar worker. You know, it took him some time, but he's finally here.
And I said I like the line, but I disagree with what he's saying because you said you only hot because Smack said you was. If people pay attention, Smack didn't say Rock was hot in the beginning.
Right.
He reached that point to where he's like, oh, I like Rock now.
Rock is his own man.
Rock versus QP, Rock versus Young Cannon. It wasn't Let
me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Smack made a lot of cats hot, but not Rock. Rock is his own man. He's self-made. You know, with the assistance of URL, obviously. It's help, but Rock put in that work, man, to make who he is, man. And you know what the Goodz say? Well, as far as the game goes, don't paper beat Rock. Yeah, I like that.
I like that. I like
that.
Yeah.
You know, that was hard. Even Rock said
the way he said it, yeah. Don't paper beat Rock.
Right.
Y'all need to stop talking about paper, but don't it beat Rock?
Right.
It's like, so y'all delusional fans, stop messing up. You always about to fight a nigga and never do. Thought that approach was dope. On Lions, and I thought, this is why I like the boss talk.
I like that. I like where he's going. I like where this is going.
You were the one standing to the, we sent you to the store, like, go get the stuff.
Right, and it got Rock hot. Rock is like, never. Rock ain't like that. Rock is like, no.
I can sit out for 3 years and come back and get whoever I want.
This is true.
Then he started pointing at Tay Roc.
This is true.
Goodz is that powerful?
Goodz is that powerful. This is true.
Say no more.
You know? He also said, you know, he came in as that dude.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And
to me, that's kind of true. I never remember a Goodz at a low point.
Me neither.
I've been watching Battle for a long time. Yeah. He's always been like, from the first battle I watched this dude, and he always been to that point. He did more of the boss talk and telling the difference between the two. I like that approach.
Little dirty, acts funny when your only income is battle money.
Hold on. We gotta pause. You gotta slow down for this line right here. To me, this is a haymaker. You know what I mean? I love watching movies like Narcos. I like people like El Chapo and stuff.
Right.
So when you talk about that cocaína, you know, it gets me into that vibe.
Go ahead. I know a line you're gonna say.
Like stepping in snow. My cold
fire.
Pure. Fire. My cocaine. My cocaine is pure.
Fire. Yo, Goodz, man. You say you step on the stage. Remind you of a drug block.
He had he did another. So a lot of what Goodz is doing is a lot of approaching and dissecting his character.
Right.
You from the county, but not the real B more. How the gun bar come from a place where you don't need a gun. And then his last bar he had was, "I'll insure you by letting something register in your glove box." I was confused because I've never seen him with the two hands, and he's using both. "I'll let something insure and register in your glove box."
Yo,
you can't do that with a cup in his hand.
Goodz was getting crazy.
Yeah,
he was getting crazy. I mean, Goodz second round, man. Listen, Goodz wanted to match the intensity of what he predicted what Rock was going to come with. So he had to turn up. He said in his head, I know the strategy Goodz had. He said, listen, if I do good on my first round, I'm good. Second round, I just got to turn up with him. And they're gonna, you know, they're gonna have to debate that and really see whose second round is better.
Okay. All right, so Tay Roc goes, and like you said, now we're leading into the point you was trying to make. Tay Roc supposed to be the second round god, king, and he's automatically supposed to win. So I'm like, yo, I'm looking at Tech 9 because we had predictions. I had Tay Roc going into it, he had Goodz going in. So I'm like, yo, I was like Tech, he about to. Tay Roc won the first round to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's still trying to debate him like. He won the first round. He about to win the second round too. His battle's about to be over. And lo and behold, it's not that. But he starts off pretty good. I sucker punch niggas. I forget how you put that. You know, he's talking about something. You sucker punch niggas and then.
But he said.
I punch.
I keep. Let me just say it from a race. So y'all remember, he was just telling y'all the difference. Shit, right? Excuse me. It's a difference. You like designer belts, you spin a grip on your waist. Me, I keep something by my belt. It's a grip on my waist.
Okay.
It's a difference. You sucker punch in the face. Me, I punch sucker in the face.
Yeah.
That's light.
That was fine. Let me see. You should be used to clips hitting your mother. You know, Charlie Clips.
That was funny.
Charlie Clips and Goodz always joke around. That's what Clips says all the time.
Right.
The H2, no type of Hummer. That's dope. The stick around plunger. Oh, here we go. This is where you get booed at. So I feel like he had a bunch of good bars, but then the ending bar was this. The stick around like a plunger or something like that.
Right.
And he gets booed for the first time ever on URL.
On URL, right.
This is where I noted Tay Roc gets booed for the first time ever in his career.
But listen, man, I like how he handled it.
URL Ultimate Platform.
I like how he handled it, though.
He said, I need that.
He said, I need that.
I need that.
Yeah.
It's never been done before me.
Never
I need
did.
that.
Yep.
Please. And he had the Ferragamo bars. They wasn't feeling it. And then he said it again, and somehow they felt like it's an energy switch. You know what I mean? So Tay Roc's energy always has to be high. He can't just rap to the people. So it was the Louis Vuitton, Prada, Fendi, beat him out of Balenciagas. You smoking rock, taking the glass hits. You know what I mean? They had the coupon bar, runner from a little Uzi like Rich the Kid. They booed him again. He was booed twice.
Yep.
Tay Roc is booed twice on his URL stage.
Yep.
And he said he's trying to distract y'all from the fact that he's losing. How you feel about that statement?
Man, listen.
So Goodz talks 2 rounds.
That's true.
And he said he's trying to distract y'all.
That's a
from
vet move.
losing.
That's a vet move. You know, Roc was waiting for it.
Queens did me dirty on that statement, man. I was all over the he kept talking. That is a better move, dog. And if you fall for that, I would say don't pay attention to it.
Roc was specifically on not falling for that trick. You know, he was waiting for it. He knew it was coming.
Being acknowledged a few times though.
Yeah, he said, "Yo, I'm not one of those dudes." You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna fall for that trick, Goodz. We good. I'm not falling for that. So this second round, man, between Roc and Goodz.
Who you got this time? It's clear.
Can we skip to the third round and go to the third? Because that second, man, it's clear to you. I would say Goodz, man.
I got Goodz in the second round.
I say Goodz. Yeah.
Got Goodz in the second round.
I went this second round for Roc and his opponent as his. But are we?
So we 1-1 each.
But hold on. Let me ask you a question before we even get there.
Oh no, you got Goodz one.
Yeah, I had Goodz one. Yeah, so it's a 2-1 in my favor. But let me ask you this:
who you got winning the third? We don't got. We listen. We've been talking a long time now. We don't got to do bar for bar in the third.
But what I wanted to ask,
we can break this down.
But what I wanted to ask was the bar set too high for second round Roc. You know, is this the second round for this one is lower.
It's not. I don't feel like the bar was set too high because we expect something from him. He's literally delivered every time.
Right. So
we just expecting him to do what he usually does.
Right.
Come through in the second. Even when he battled Sharon, if you think he lost to Sharon, he whipped Sharon's ass in the second round.
That's true.
Did him bad.
That's true.
Chess versus Tay Roc. Chess is blacking off. Oh my God.
That's true.
But second round Roc comes to save us. Versus Arsenal. Arsenal getting disrespectful, but second round Roc come in there and what was that?
But we didn't see a second round Roc here.
That's what I'm saying. But so it's not the fans that expected too much. It's just that he didn't deliver.
He didn't deliver that.
Is that simple?
Isn't that? But is that Roc's fault or that's Goodz' fault? That's the question we need to know. Is that Roc's fault? Or is that Goodz' fault?
I think it's a
was
mixture
the setup
of both.
good enough to stop that second round, or was it?
It was a mixture of both.
Okay.
Okay, because I don't feel like Roc delivered, you know, content-wise like he did in his first round or prior battles. On top of Goodz letting you like here's what to look for in my opponent. You know what I mean? So they knew. Hold on, that plunger bar is not even that high.
Right.
Boo.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's a mixture of both to me.
Right.
But for the third round, you have Goodz in the third round?
No, I got
you got Tay Roc in the third round.
I got Tay Roc in the third round.
This is the confusing thing to me.
Okay.
This battle, honestly, I'm not mad if someone says Tay Roc won. I'm not mad if somebody said Goodz won.
Me neither.
Because at this point, it's a lot of preference in this third round. In the building, I'm like, I need to watch. I watched it on pay-per-view before this release. I'm leaning towards Goodz. I'm leaning towards Goodz.
Right. But are you leaning towards Goodz because he has the momentum going into the third? Like he looks like the more polished battle rapper in this fight?
I would say, yeah, the last thing you said, more polished.
Right.
He's like, he came with a narrative, direction,
right,
a clear structure on how to, you know, address his battle. I think he accomplished that. See,
this is the thing, man, because Roc had a lot of structure too, but it wasn't coming across as strong as Goodz.
Roc had a lot of. Roc is a gun.
Goodz started off the gate with an agenda.
Yeah, so I'm saying. So Roc, there's not really an agenda with Roc. Roc is, I'm gonna hit this nigga up 10 million times with these guns, and a lot of times it works.
Right. But he was saying some things, man. Like I like the angle that Roc had with the you know, with Goodz don't like people saying anything about his daughter, and so he hit up his whole family with some, you know, with some shots and stuff like that. That was cool. You know,
so Tay Roc in the third round is probably why you guys are talking. I feel like this sequence of bars was dope. Hold your face on this, the old Roc. Hold your face on the stove top while the stove hot. Sawed off Michael Jackson because the nose chopped.
Fire.
Machine got to keep him alive here. That's the thing right here. We get to the ending. So I feel like he should have ended at the Michael Jackson because the nose chopped, but he gets the machine got to keep him alive here, robot. You know what I mean? I think that's where the crowd jumps in and says, "Oh, boo!" They both was booing the third round, correct?
Yeah.
And this is my problem with the battle. You know what I mean? Before the third round, it's a war. It's a fight between the two. We got to see who's winning this. They come in the third round, and there's no clear
win,
you know what I mean? To like, oh, this is my battle. I'm taking it home with me. And this is why we here with a debatable in a sense. I'm going for Goodz. I'm leaning towards Goodz, but I can't mad at anybody that say Roc.
Two battle rappers that started off strong. They're both strong start-off battle rappers.
Yes.
But it's all about the marathon. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. So that third round is very, very, very essential to winning that battle. Yeah. And I don't think either one of these gentlemen had what it takes to take that home with them. Because they're just like punching each, punching each back and forth. And that last round, they're like, okay, who's going? Yeah, listen, man, you good? I'm good. All right, let's just call it a draw.
You had Goodz by the second round, so. You know what I mean? But this is why there's a heavy debate on Twitter. But I will say congratulations to both of them. This did about 500K in one day.
500K in
500,000 in one day.
Listen, man, at this point, it doesn't even matter who won. They both won to me, to be honest with you, man. Even though I say, you know, Goodz had the win. But I'm from the Bronx, so you know what I'm saying? I always show love for, you know, my peoples and whatnot.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah, that's what it is, probably. I'm being biased. But Roc, my man, these are my... Listen, let me tell you something. For whatever Goodz is doing, he added like at least 10 more years to his profile, because people try to get Goodz out of here with the, oh, he only swags his way in out of battles and stuff like that.
Oh, he proved he's more than that with this battle.
With this battle right here, Goodz showed something different. He showed resilience, he showed strength, he showed a lot of, like, listen, all that metaphors, similes, and double, triple entendres, a lot of battle rappers don't need that. You understand what I'm saying?
Like he has that too.
Yeah, but yo, he came
dip into that bag when he wants to.
Remember when Goodz battled
Kevin and Jumanji ain't no playing with the animals.
That's true. Remember when Goodz battled T-Top and we thought T-Top was the angle king, and he said, yo, T-Top might get Goodz out of here. You know what I'm saying? Goodz know how to angle, man. Yeah. He good at doing that. He knows how to make you see. Battle rap is about bars, but also too. Remember back in the days, battle rap is all about how you break down your opponent.
Yeah.
How do you make your opponent look bad in front of the eyes of the people that's around that battle? Oh, look at his shoes. His shoes is dirty. Look at his hair. He ain't got a haircut. Look at his.
Are you trying to play me, bro? Like that's what we doing.
But you know, and that's what it is.
They know me for this.
And for the people that don't know Roc, they're gonna look at Roc a certain way, the way Goodz painted that picture towards Roc. And man, Roc came, he's the Gunball King, he came with some fire. He came with fire, man. I like Roc's intensity. I always like to see Roc hype like that.
Okay. I'm gonna cut it here. We're gonna get into the next subject involving Tay Roc, because you already just announced something too, but
yeah!
Champion!
Let's go.
Baby, treat life like a baby. 'Cause what good is the